Yesterday, we covered the story of MP Idloot crossing the floor and joining the Liberals. This is a photo of Justice Minister Sean Fraser visiting her not too long ago. Now, that'll be interesting when we come back to it. So as I'm sure you guys have seen, Lori has been on record criticizing the Liberals all the time. She's been very, very strong in her opinion. And what has changed? That's a great question. What has changed? You can take a second and pause this screen if you want to read everything that she's said, but again, she's been very clear in the things she said against the Liberal government, and all of a sudden her tone changed. Now, we covered before how there is $50 million going to an Inuit-led university and $178 million towards Inuit programs. Now, that is obviously something that would lure someone over, potentially. Constituency money's big. We've seen them use federal money as a lure before. They did it with Ma, they did it with D'Entremont, they're doing it again. Another interesting fact is that Lori is actually a sole source government contractor selling Indigenous sensitivity training. And why does this matter? Well, Idloot has been a huge supporter of mandatory Indigenous sensitivity training. So now she joins the Liberal government where they actually affect policy. Maybe does something happen around mandatory Indigenous sensitivity training? Does she make a lot of money off of this? This is the personal financial gain aspect of this entire story. And now I want to come back to this picture. I mentioned the constituency money, the federal money. I mentioned the own personal financial gain that she has at stake. Why I brought Sean Fraser up is there's unfortunately a sad story that comes with MP Idloot. And that is the story involving her son. I believe his name is Robin. Unfortunately, it's a sad story. I'm not going to get into it. If you guys want to pause this and read this statement here, you're more than welcome to. You can search the web for the online available information. I'm not saying that anything nefarious or malicious is happening here. I'm just raising that there should be concerns around this situation, given the stances that Idloot had taken against the Liberal government, what she has said about their priorities against the Inuit. I just think there needs to be questions raised around this. I think it is very, very concerning that this is even in play, that we have an MP that has a child involved with something like this. If this was a Conservative MP, the coverage would be way different. So yeah, I just wanted to point this out. I'm not saying anything bad is happening here. It's just part of the story. So let me know what you guys think down below about Lori Idloot and all these details that have come out about her. It seems pretty clear to me that she is going to stand to gain personally from a financial perspective through her sole source contracting and her constituency